Hello, 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 Tauruses. How you guys doing? Good morning, good morning. Just getting started here. Hopefully, starting to wake up. Finally waking up. Had a 1 cup of coffee. I need about 4 today. Welcome anyway. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to all of those that celebrate Thanksgiving. We all should celebrate Thanksgiving every day. However, this is a special day that we can all get together and just give thanks and share some love. Hopefully, like the Capricorns reading, it is all shared in love and blessings, and not so much fights and arguments. Okay. Hopefully that's going away with the way the planets are moving. So if you've done your work, you've done your homework, you really did what you were supposed to do in October and the first week of November with the new moon, then you probably are going to reap the rewards. I'm excited for you. I'm really excited because sometimes through that pain, you just need that break. You just need that break. All right. So here we go, you guys. Oh, somebody's a little perplexed, not quite sure, sitting on the fence. Divine's card today, and for those of you that are brand new, I choose 3 oracles, one for the current energy, future energy, and the one deck that I have is the Divines. Oops, sorry about that. And what, wow, really? Seriously? Wow, interesting. Is that it is the answer that you're supposed to be getting for yourself. Okay, I can't speak this morning. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to wake up. So this is the land between, which it means you're sort of stuck in between a fence and or a rock and a hard spot, a fence, or, you're sitting on the fence. You don't know which way to go, or should you go this way? Should you go this way? It's really easy, but a lot of people fight between their mind and their spirit. So this is where you get all stuck. But this is also number 4 in the numerology. It's about grounding. Okay. This probably is going to be with this full moon reading, sort of intense, trying to get you through it. This is a good thing. This is not a bad thing. A lot of people go to the negative, and that's not really what this is about. This is actually going to the positive. But these full moon in Taurus there's a lunar eclipse. There's a lot going on. However, you got to be really careful what you say, because as we said before, say what you mean what you say. That still plays right now, because I think I mentioned that in everybody's reading, if you were paying attention last week. And we really need to make sure we say what we mean what we say. Why I said this is a really interesting start is because in the center, which is your current energy, and I think this is going to be an earth energy, definitely, it's the high priestess, because Capricorns have this in the center as well. The high priestess is all about, reaching out. When I said it was really easy to make a decision, it's not hard to make decisions. People make it hard because they want to listen to their mind, not their spirit. And this is where you need to listen to your discernment, to your intuition, to really listen to that vision that you really want to move forward in. A lot of the times we get distracted. We want something, and we're going for it, and then something comes along that tempts you or distracts you. We need to pull you back in and keep your focus. That's what this is all about, balance and focus, because the number 2 is about bringing something together and bringing that balance together, but it is also a process of transformation. This is your mind process transforming to make decisions out of your spirit and your soul process rather than from your mind process. Okay. And you won't say your brain. The brain is the it's like the housing department of our mind. However, we are actually in a process of transforming. We're always in a process of transforming. But the swan is about your psychic gifts. Okay, so it's about your supernatural, your talents, your discernment, your clairvoyance, your like me with being an empath, reading people's energies, reading people's auras, that kind of a thing. I can really pull. Some people's auras are way out there, and I can feel them in an instant before, way across the room. And some of them are so tight in that I have to sort of get close, and I can read their auras. But the thing is, this is the number 3. Acknowledge these supernatural gifts that you are given and talents, and pay attention to them. They will give you your answer, because the answer that you're looking for is already inside you. You're just not paying attention, and that you're paying attention to the mind, earth, things of first dimension, and worried about what other people think. Somebody's so worried about what other people think. Why? It's not their journey. They don't know you. They haven't walked in your shoes. So why would you give a crap what somebody else says unless they have been there by your side day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, know your struggles, know your pains, know your sorrows, know the heartaches that you have had, but divine has. So that's why it's easy to make a decision, because he knows what's best for you. And that's where that, you want to call it clairvoyant, intuitive, discernment, spiritual connection is. That's where you want to go. All right. So something is transforming. Somebody's really trying to make a decision on something. Should I go? Should I stay? Somebody's possibly got a job that is going to move them. Should I go? Should I stay? What should I do? Oh my gosh, this is the same as Capricorns. You guys are really tied together this week. It'll be interesting, the rest of this reading. This is, or should I go with him? Should I be with her? That kind of a thing. You've got to listen. Divine will share. You can even talk to Divine saying, you know what, if this isn't in the best interest, show me the signs, or confirm that they're not supposed to be the one. All right. Okay, that kind of a thing. You got to look at yourself. You got to look at your authentic you. You have to look at your purpose, your calling, that kind of thing. Is this person supportive? Is this person not supportive? Whatever it is this job supportive? Is it, I don't see any pentacles. However, it could be a job. It could be something to bring. Could also be something to bring together. Now, with this week being Thanksgiving, okay, and we all should give thanks, like I said, every day. However, this is a week of giving thanks. It should be a joy filled. It should be a coming together. This is where the hard work was before. Now we can start to reap the rewards. They're not going to happen all of a sudden, boom. Even though the planets are moving where it's really accelerating. I'm not going to go into that. I am going to be doing a full moon reading tomorrow on the 18th at 9 a.m. So if you want to learn about the astrology part, you can definitely do that. Just subscribe, hit the bell. You'll be notified when I'm on live. Make sure you hit the all, though, because YouTube won't send you everything. If you don't hit the all, you don't get to see everything that somebody does, or any creator does, so that they'll just send you whatever they want to send you. So make sure you hit the all. But with the planets, it's I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's accelerating really fast. It's accelerating, but it's moving slow. It's like, that's how it's sort of going. Okay. It's sort of just moving super fast, but it's like a slow moving fast. So just know that the process is happening. It is going to actually get much better. Things are going to get much better. But this is all your mindset. Okay. It's going to get better depending on the way that you are walking your walk. Are you walking it on the earth, first dimensional, thinking and worrying about everything that is happening? Or are you going to walk the spiritual walk and say, you know what, whatever happens that divine wants me to do, go see, be with, blah, 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 that kind of a thing, I will follow that, because divine knows best. And the reason why I'm saying this, because you have a big, big thing in the center of your reading that is a little bit concerning, because I would say somebody's more on the earthbound thinking process and not the spiritual process. Because this is interesting, because again, in the middle of your current energies is the High Priestess. It's the number 2, about bringing balance. The Swan is number 3. It's acknowledging that we have to have these spiritual walks to pay attention. Okay, that's very interesting. But even this is more interesting, because we have the 8 of Wands. That is, again, the very first card that the Capricorns had. Very earth energy. This is something moving fast. This is accelerating. This is like, it's going too fast. Somebody's saying like, it's going too fast. It's going too fast. Well, it is not, if you actually look at the absolute truth. Things move fast when divine's ready to move them. Okay, so if you've gone through the struggles, you've gone through the pains, you've walked to your authentic you, you're being honest and truthful you, he is moving fast so that you can have some rewards finally. You can celebrate this hard work, this hard energy, but you are the one that's fighting yourself. Okay, trying to make whatever decision you're trying to do or decide or wonder, because I'm hearing somebody say, will they be with me? Will they be with me? Are they going to marry me? Are they going to marry me? You're creating your own chaos in your mind, because you're focused in on that way too much. When we focus in on something way too much, we block everything out. We block the energies of everything out. Don't focus in so hard on a problem or something you want or something you desire. Say, you know what, divine, this is what I want. And you just, constantly pray on it, every day or even a couple times a day. This is what I really want. This is what I desire. Please show me, please confirm with me if I'm on the right path or not. Because if you don't, you're creating your own headache. So the King of Cups is right next to this. And this is about being calm in a storm, being calm through your decisions, being calm, 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 calm. You can't be calm when you're so focused. Are they going to marry me? They just won't, or they're fighting me, or this is this. You got to let go. Let go. Okay. Or the other thing too, if it's regarding another person, because what we're trying to get to is peace, love, and joy. Love, number one. Okay. Love brings peace. Love brings joy. Period. Tell you right now, living it. Okay. Yes, I do get frustrated some days, especially at my work when I can't control something and I know it's wrong, especially with the law. It is just, it's very, but I have to remember, I have to step back. This is an earthbound thing. This is earth. I'm not going to take it with me. So I'm not going to sweat it. It's small stuff. Okay. But we need to talk to ourselves. We need to share. We have the Page of Wands. Somebody could be coming and bringing you this message. Somebody could be saying, hey, I need you to make a decision here. What would you like to do? Okay, what do you want to do? Where would you like to go? Okay, you have to listen to your intuition. As soon as somebody says, how would you like to do that? You immediately know if you want to do it or not. This is the transformation that is going to happen for you, is because that very first instinct, feeling, thought, idea is really what your spirit wants to do. However, you give in to whatever it is, first dimensional. And you either, like, say, if you don't like going to horror movies and somebody says, do you want to go to a horror movie? But maybe it's somebody that you really want to date. And you're like, oh, you're thinking, I really don't want to, but okay, I'll go because I really want to go out with this person. Okay. That's the wrong thing to do. That is the wrong thing to pass forward. You need to learn to how to communicate and say, you know what, I'm really not into horror movies, but I would love to go to the movies with you. That is talking your authentic self. That is saying, now you're walking your walk. Now you're walking and listening to your intuition. Now you're walking and learning how to process and transform your intuition into who you really, really are. Okay. This is also the Empress, which is very loving and nurturing. This is something that you begin to do and love and nurture yourself first. You're not putting that other person first. You got to put yourself first. It's like in the airplane. Thank you. So he's like in the airplane when they tell you to put your mask on first, the oxygen mask, before you help somebody else. That is life. You have to learn your lessons in order to help somebody else. If you don't, you mess people up. People that are unhealed try to give their information and their ideas based on their journey and their walk, and then they spread toxicity or discouragement or low vibrational energies to them. Okay, that is somebody who's this way and they don't want to change. They don't want to become more loving and saying, you know what, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to do that. That's not out of love. That's out of like my pain. Okay. But the thing is, don't talk out of your pain. Talk out of love, because it's not your journey. Okay. So that's where that is. All right. So good things. These are good things, but it's going to depend on you which way you're going to go. Okay. This land between, he's trying to show you love. He's trying to show you light. He's trying to show you, and that is the message. You have 2 pages here now. Page of Pentacles. He's trying to show you something for your future, possibly for your income. Definitely. Something for your future. Yeah, figured that much. So we have the Page of Pentacles, and then we have the 9 of. Somebody's really stressing over this decision, or what they're going to do, or how they're going to say it, or where they're going to go. They're really stressing. That's your mind. That's your mind, honey. That's your mind. Stop. If you stress over something, that is not of God. That is not of the divine. He doesn't do that. He doesn't torment you. He might allow it to show you a lesson. and make you realize that the power is not here. The power is here. You have so much power. It's unbelievable. And yes, you're standing up for yourself, but you've got to walk in the truth. Somebody hasn't been walking in the truth. This is where that land between, you're standing on this piece of ground in between because you're confused, you're not sure, you're doubtful because you're not walking in your own truth. If you walk in your own truth, you will be able to have the love, peace, and the calm in any storm. Been there, done that. I used to be, oh my God, I used to have struggle after struggle. People would even say, oh my gosh, you're just pounded all the time. Yeah, because I was making stupid earthly decisions. And I was doing things more destructive than of healing. Again, yes, yes. Somebody's close to you, though. This is going to be a really good week for you guys, though, because there is somebody close to you that is really in supportive of you. Somebody's really close to you. They're trying to talk to you on a spiritual side. We've got the Six of Cups, and we've got Death, which is the number 13, which is actually the number 4, which means it's something is ending to grow balance. You have the number 2 with the High Priestess, balance. You have the number 3 again in acknowledging with the 3 of Cups. You have the Swan. This is a transformation process. Okay. And then Wisdom. Divine is saying, go towards wisdom, not knowledge. Your mindset is knowledge. It's been ingrained through your subconscious to your conscious. It's been ingrained through what we have learned here. It is ingrained through what you watch, what you hear, but that is not wisdom. Wisdom comes from divine. That is that intuition, that discernment, that psychic kind of thing or clairvoyant kind of thing that he gives us to us. We sort of see it ahead of time. It's like say, you know what? I really don't want to go because I really feel like something is off a little bit, maybe, for a drive or something. Then you hear that there was an accident. A fatal accident. So that is the divine working within you saying, no, don't do that because I've got something going on up there that I don't want you in. Okay. So it's a protectant thing. Okay. Definitely. All right. You've got a really good week. This is a transformation week. It is going from the hard work now to the rewards. The rewards are going to be your decision on which way you do it. Life is about decisions. You have a decision either spiritually or you have a decision either earthly. Which way do you want to go? Which way is more prosperous? I will tell you from my experience and my way of living as far as going from earthbound thinking to spiritual thinking. Spiritual is full of love and kindness and empathy and compassion and everything like that. And I will stay with spiritual. But with this Thanksgiving, there is that you're going to try to stand up for something. Remember, be really careful this week. Say what you mean, mean what you say. And when the divine pokes you a little bit, don't say that. Don't go there. Don't do it, because later you will see the actual rewards of when you didn't, and you will be very much rewarded because you didn't. It's called obedience. But the thing is, we as humans want to have road rage. We want to have our say. We want to have this, but step back and see what happens. And I would love to know what happens, because he's going to show you something really good when you don't say something because that's destructive or low vibrational. So walk in love this week, because this is full of love. Walk in thanks this week. Thank for everything. You should thank every day, all day. I thank him all the time. But this is thanks for the things that we have and the things that we don't have. A lot of people think, well, why would you thank for you don't have? Do you want a disease? Do you want cancer? You thank him for the things you don't have. All right. I hope you have a great, great week. Don't forget to subscribe if you're going to watch the full moon reading on the 18th, or just to subscribe if you like this reading. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. But if you don't want to subscribe, please at least hit like or share. Take care. Don't forget to walk in absolute truth, your absolute authenticity and love. Take care. Bye-bye.